Oh, things are getting good over at Disney. So Gina Carano, who was in The Mandalorian and was fired because she didn't conform to the woke mind virus. Right? This is true. They wanted Gina to start using the pronouns. They wanted her to go along with the whole BLM movement. They wanted her to be part of the whole woke thing. You know, that's what Disney does. That's what Hollywood does. As soon as they get their paws on you, they try to turn you to the dark side, right? They try to turn you to be this freak, right? Like Pedro Pascal, talented guy, but I think the dude really doesn't like walking around wearing blouses and shit like that. I think he does that because he knows he's going to get a gig out of it. And he knows that if he says certain things, if he's anti this, anti that, anti traditional values, all that, he's going to get to work. But if you are someone that is for traditional values, if you are for someone that is for common sense, right? Someone like Gina Carano, no, man, they don't want you. And that's exactly what happened to Gina Carano. Gina Carano got fired from The Mandalorian because she said some things that Disney deemed to be all right, and they got rid of her. Well, Gina Carano, with the help of Elon Musk himself, is now suing Disney, suing them for discrimination, which it is. I mean, they blatantly fired her because they do not accept her beliefs. They are not tolerant of Gina Carano, which is a little, it's a little hypocritical, right? Because that's their entire shtick over at Disney, is that they're all about tolerance. Well, they're not tolerant if you are conservative in any way. No, they're not. So they got rid of her, and now she is suing, and she is calling for some witnesses. Pedro Pascal, Bob Chapek, who used to be the president of Disney, and Kathleen Kennedy, the current president of Lucasfilm. And in this lawsuit, which again, Elon Musk is helping her out with, I feel like we are going to see that we were right all along in regards to Disney, that they are in fact pushing an agenda, that they are in fact doing everything and anything they can to push DEI, identity politics, all this on your children, and anybody that doesn't go along for the ride, right? Anybody that's not playing ball like Gina Carano here, they get rid of. This article, which you can go read it, there's many articles, but they all are covering the same thing, states that Gina Carano's First Amendment lawsuit against Walt Disney Company is set to continue after the judge rejected Disney's motion to dismiss the case. Carano is suing Disney over her 2021 firing from The Mandalorian, claiming that Disney terminated her for voicing right-wing political opinions on social media. The actress is also accusing Disney and Lucasfilm of harassment and defamation after she refused to conform to the studio's views on issues from Black Lives Matter to preferred pronouns and the 2020 election. Carano names high-profile witnesses, with the trial tentatively scheduled to begin on September 25th, 2025. Carano's team has created a list of high-profile potential witnesses who could be called to testify in the case. Pedro Pascal, Jon Favreau, John Paycheck, Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm publicist Leanne Hale, and among those names in the July 26 court document. Television host Bear Grylls is also on the list. His inclusion likely related to an episode of Running Wild Bear Grylls that featured Carano. Walt Disney would later pull the episode after The Mandalorian was fired. Pascal inclusion is also particularly interesting, as Carano's original suit points out her Mandalorian co-star politically yet left-leaning social media post as an example of Disney's double standards. This is very true. Pedro Pascal is very vocal on Twitter, but his posts tend to be more left-leaning, as where Gina Carano's posts tend to be a little bit more right-wing, more common sense, more conservative. And of course, if you are by that political sphere, and of course, if you are right-leaning in any way, Disney wants nothing to do with you because they are pushing the woke mind virus. That's what they're doing, right? It's no secret. These people over at Disney, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. They are weird. We've seen it. They're pushing the woke garbage. The Acolyte is the epitome of woke garbage. And as a result, it failed miserably. And that has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but I want to remind you of how much of a failure the Acolyte was, right? I don't I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I think I'm pretty much proven right that it is an absolute failure, and I'm glad it is not getting a season 2. But anyway, I am excited for this lawsuit. I think this is going to be an early Christmas present to us all next year. And I feel like we are going to be proven right that Disney is a propaganda machine at this point. They are all about pushing these weird ideologies on our children, and anybody who doesn't play ball, they get rid of. Such was the case, I believe, with Gina Carano. But anyway, you let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.